Bob's greatest wish in life was to take down Bart. Bart, as his lifelong enemy, was scared into isolation after watching television. Homer comforted Bart, saying that Bob was locked up tight in prison and would never get out in this lifetime. But what they didn't expect was that Bob's talent was truly remarkable. He sang hymns beautifully, so well that the chaplain who heard him felt like meeting God directly. The chaplain believed that Bob's excellent singing indicated a clean heart, so he was willing to recommend him for parole to work outside. However, there was one condition: someone had to be willing to hire him, and that person turned out to be Bob's own younger brother, Cecil.
Is it really you?
Hello, brother. I'm happy to see you.
Bob hadn't been in contact with Cecil for 10 years, but blood proved thicker than water after all. Cecil expressed his willingness to let Bob work for him. The criminal maniac saw the light of day again. However, outside the prison, crowds of protesters had already gathered. They couldn't understand why anyone would dare release Bob. Bob wasn't afraid of them at all. He stated that the justice system was founded on the belief that people can change. Didn't he deserve a chance to change? The crowd thought about it and felt Bob had a point, so they sided with him one after another. But only Bart didn't believe he could turn over a new leaf.
He's pure evil! Oh, if only you knew what he was thinking!
Cecil brought Bob back to his own home. They sat together for dinner and talked about many things. Cecil was now Springfield's hydraulic engineer. Ironically, his childhood dream had been to become Krusty's sidekick. He had even applied to clown college to major in comedy. But during the interview, Krusty took a liking to Bob, who was standing nearby. Watching the scene before him, Cecil felt his dream crumble to dust. However, he had long since forgotten about his comedy dreams, and his current job was what he truly loved.
Cecil, no civilization in history has ever considered chief hydrological engineer a calling.
Cecil brought Bob to Springfield's Heavenly River, where a hydraulic dam would be constructed. Bob would be responsible for supervising the construction workers, but he had no interest because what he hated most in life was working for others. At that moment, across the river, Bart was watching Bob. He firmly believed that Bob couldn't suddenly become good. Just then, Bob spotted Bart. He greeted Bart enthusiastically, and Bart was so frightened that he immediately hid.
He's just a little shy because I've tried to kill him so many times.
From then on, wherever Bob went, Bart was there. He didn't even spare Bob during his dates. Bob was excited because he hadn't been on a date in 6 whole years. The female teacher was excited too. After all, she was romancing a criminal.
Oh, you. Mrs. Krabappel, no! That's Sideshow Bob!
This happiness was interrupted by Bart. He wasn't even satisfied because he needed to find Bob's real conspiracy. Wherever Bob went, he would keep following him.
He says that, but I bet he gives up pretty quickly.
Bob's romantic life was ruined by Bart, and his work wasn't going smoothly either. The workers under him idled away their days doing nothing. They had even turned the toilet into a smokehouse. Their protective gear was worn haphazardly, and there was a little psycho stalking him everywhere. Sometimes Bob really wished this dam could destroy the evil town of Springfield. That